I blamed my wife's looks as the reason why I cheated and called her a hag. Now I'm getting my greatest punishment because another man has taken my position as her husband. Please, before you cheat on your husband/wife/partner, think about what you are giving up for a few minutes of pleasure. I married my wife Annie about 13 years ago. We dated for 3 years and tied the knot. Our marriage was great. We were really happy. Suddenly she becomes pregnant. I know it is kinda our fault because we didn't use protection every time. We decided to keep the baby and our son was born. I thought our family was complete. But things drastically changed. My wife was always busy with our son. She used to be this fit girl who was always radiant. But she just looked like a zombie to me. She didn't care about how she looked while she was in public. I started feel resentment towards her. Before I did anything stupid, I talked to her and gave her an ultimatum that if she doesn't go back her normal shape I would leave her. She started crying and saying that she is always exhausted and don't have time. I told her I would help her as much as I can, but looking back now I did the bare minimum. The trouble came when she was again pregnant after 5 years. All the hard work she has done was down the drain. She gained a lot of weight. I avoided her. Just looking at her made me sick. I was either at the gym or at the bar. I was looking for excuses to not come home. That's when I met a girl at my gym. She was hot and had a nice body. She was also very much younger than I was, 20F. We started talking. I felt alive again. I felt like someone is here in front of me who appreciates me a lot. Few days later, I went to her house and we hooked up. It was like a drug to me. I didn't realize that I was becoming more and more distant with my family. So, just like every cheater, I got caught. My wife found out that I was hooking up with someone else. She broke down in tears right in front of me. She kept repeating, "How could you do this to me? You broke our family." At that time, I did something bad. I am still ashamed of it. I yelled at her and called her a hag. I told her if she looked after herself I wouldn't have cheated. That it is all her fault. My wife started laughing. It confused me. She said if I helped her, she might have had the time. I was never home and outside effing some random girl. She told me she wanted a divorce right there. I was really hateful towards her and said, "Fine, you can, but you really think any man would ever want you with your baggage?" My kids. I could see it broke her and crushed her. I wanted that at that time. The divorce was settled. She only wanted the house. We shared the custody of the kids. The divorce felt a relief. I could be with my girlfriend whenever I wanted. But that is when I saw the changes. Whenever I was home, the house was not clean. There would be dishes in the sink for days. I remember looking at them and calling Annie, but Annie didn't live in my house. It became tougher when it was my weekend to have the kids. I realized I knew jack's tea about my kids. My son was a picky eater. My daughter was still very little. She would cry a lot. It was exhausting. No matter how much I try, my son would have complained about everything and tell me that's not how his mother did it. That wasn't the end of the problems.